Uh-huh. Drums, please.
Stay bubbling, my pockets stay troubling. No loot with no luck, I'm stuck now doubling. Back once again to my lady with the subject. She said you ain't large enough, so no dinner ain't done yet. Better hit spaghetti for a slice. Ain't nothing nice here, nigga, and bring me back a beer. I'm Muslim, so that hurt. But instead of indulging with the head work and leaving a jaw needing some lead work, I'm headed for the Vito special sauce. Only he know. First nigga talking should be the first one to hit the flow. Walk through the door, met a friend of the fire, can't be red whip. Call it a street car named Desire. Never knew what to be phony, a liar, or ever late. But she was tricking, so the only thing she wanted was a date. I'm like, wait, it's been late in the PM. I look up at the GM, know it's a BM. That noisy, so you see him screaming out the window, hit a hole, get a hole. Headed for the peep show with the dough, about to let it go.
Yeah, I know you stressed out, but yeah. Whatever's on your mind, whatever's on your mind. Let it go, let it go. Word up. Shake it off. Hey, you hear me talking? Whatever's on your mind, whatever's on your mind. Let it go, let it go. Yo, I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. You told me you was working in the streets of New York, so now I got beef on my fork with your pimp. Although we eat shrimp, he's a wimp. I'm making sure he walks with a limp when I see him. You told me he be in the being, scheming with dreaming, and they're buff like He-Man and rough like semen. I bust like semen. On any mother Fletcher messing with my wife, you're effing with your life. How could ya give away your sweet bowl of sugar to a booger? You never told your husband that you used to be your hooker. But back to Mr. Superfly Snooker, where is he? He's sleazy, but I don't scare easy. I got a finger itchy trigger for any bitchy nigga who's tryna play the bigger. I co-slay the nigga. I traded in my street life for a sweet wife. But here we go again. Clips I'm loaded in, vest I'm strapping on. I'ma start clapping on any dapper joint with the Superfly jacket on. Start pacing, my heart's racing, impatiently anticipating how I'm gonna ace him. When I face him, I can taste him in my mouth. Yo, I'm out, I'm searching for my keys. A voice inside my head said freeze. I froze, my wife awoke out of a doze. Said I should've let you know, but leave it in the past, let it go. Let it go.
What up, what up, what up, what the fuck is up, cunts? What's doing? We here. I'm putting myself in the spaceship properly, bro. Let's arc back, bro. Yeah, boy. Yeah, buddy. So, man, the reason I'm going live tonight is like, I know I went live all day today making beats and shit like that. That's chilling. I mean, like, I would have been making beats anyway, but I just decided to roll the camera and give you guys the insight into what I do. But guess what? I need to call this guy back, bro. If you watch the end of the last stream, we found this dude on the internet, bro. And his name is Asterius Miraculi, bro. Which is like pretty fucking... I'm fucking with that name, bro. I'm intrigued by this guy, bro. And I'm not letting it slide. I'm not letting this slide, bro. Can't let this slide. This is just the start.
David Marsh. Welcome to Exploring the Human Journey.
I already know this is gonna get dank, bro. I already know this is gonna get hella fucking dank. Wait a second, I gotta message someone.
Hi
So my
and
dank
welcome. I am
pals.
so glad you joined us. I have the one and only Asterius Miraculi in the house. He is a master astrologer. He's a sound healer, a master didgeridoo player. He's a musician and an author, and I can't wait for you to meet him. Recently, I spent some time with Asterius, and I'd like you to watch this video.
He got diged up. He went and joined up with Asterius and got fucking diged up, diged down.
So I remember here I was, it was January 23rd, 1973. So it's been a while now.
I want to know, like, how many, like, where did he pull this dig from, bro? Where did this dude in Arizona pull this fucking dig from, bro? Is like, it's highly popular in France, Germany, and the Netherlands. Yadiki. Yidiki. That's what my mate calls it. My mate calls Yidiki. He fucking pumps that. He's from back home where I'm from. And he pumps the... I thought it was always pronounced Yadiki, but... But anyway, he pumps it. Back home, bro. What is a Dutch-style didgeridoo, bro? Cunt, I already knew this was gonna get fucking dank, bro. Because there's one thing that the Dutch... That's actually really fucking insane, actually. If you really want to get really deep on it, bro. Do you know about the... This is the dude's website. I've got to find what fucking... What episode. It's like Bush Tucker, man. Where they're talking about this old Dutch style of beard, bro. And apparently, like, there's some tribe up fucking north, and they all rock the Dutch style of beard, bro. What? And now you're telling me there's a Dutch fucking style of... See, look, bro. Years and years ago, there was a... Who remembers that song? And it was from fucking It was from SBS, I think it was.
So,
It's
thank you, Liz, to be
Whoa.
here. It is a really nice surprise. I didn't expect you here, and so as I'm doing with other musicians,
Look at these fuckwits gonna play didgeridoo, are they?
you work it.
Nah.
Quite
They're just gonna talk about it.
so that's
Oh, she's got a whole fucking channel. She's got a whole channel dedicated to the fucking... It's not a she, it's a he. This cunt's got a whole fucking... Of course, look how perfect his digi is. That's some fucking... Some Dutch shit if I ever did see it, bro. I've seen it all, cunt. I've seen it all. So there's fucking these white cunts in fucking the other end of the fucking planet all playing Dig, bro. And then we've got this dude in Arizona playing Dig, just digging up cunts.
Years. My rent was due. It was only $80. I had a little one-room, space. It was $80 a month. I didn't even have that. I had $30 to my name, but I had this
Big_Waverson says that's a Dutchery-do.
I would benefit from
A Dutchery-do.
investigation of metaphysics and the occult. There was an occult bookstore on the north side of Chicago. So I said, well, I don't have my rent. But
So
I've
this
got
cunt's in
$30.
Chirac.
I'm going down to that store and buy me some books. I went.
Wait a second. Nah. That doesn't add up, bro. You've got fucking, what do you say? He's got $30 left to his name, and he's got to pay rent, and he's just, nah, fuck it. I'm going to go to the fucking buy books at the esoteric shop.
$30. I'm going down to that store and buy me some books. I went down there and I spent $25 on books, and I kept $5 for myself. And
Yeah.
I came back home and I started reading about 3 in the afternoon, and read from 3 in the afternoon till 5 o'clock the next morning, stopping only to have a little bite to eat and to do this thing that these books were talking about called meditation, which I instantly knew how to do. It was not like this.
Wait, so he was going to meditate his way out of his fucking rent?
Remembering something that I've always known. I was at a drum circle, and didgeridoo players were there, and so it was drums and didgeridoos. And then all of a sudden, somebody said, "Okay, all the drums, be quiet, and just didgeridoos." And so 6 didgeridoos were going off at one time. So that was my first experience of a live didgeridoo. I think God wanted me to really get the message. I played the didgeridoo for about 1 year when I had this mystical experience. And Spirit called my name from the inside, says, Astarius. Now, you know, it's not all.
Wait a second. No. I need to get to the fucking bottom of this before I call this guy up. Wait, I gotta send my mate Conley. Wait. Oi, Conley. Oi, bro. Can you send me a message back, bro? I'm on live stream right now. I found this cunt in fucking Arizona, and he plays the didge, bro. He reckons he learned how to play the didge in Chicago. Jump into my live stream and have a squiz, bro, and shoot me back what you reckon's going on with this cunt. I gotta send him the link. Well, I need to get to the fucking bottom of this, bro. I'm not gonna sit here idly by. I'm not like other people, bro. I'm not just gonna see some shit and be like, oh yeah. I'm not accepting it, bro. Hopefully my bro's up. He might be in bed. Hopefully he's still awake. Anyway, let's go.
Always that clear with Spirit, but this is one of those 2x4 over the head moments of clarity. And Spirit says, you're from the clan of the trumpet angels. And a light went off in every cell of my being.
Slippery_boy says, haha, you've been stewing on it,
Yeah, I have been stewing on it. I've been fucking proper stewing on it, bro, because I want to know, before I call this, I called him, bro. Bro, you should hear his fucking answering machine. It was so amazing that I changed my answering machine, bro. I've got the best answering machine. Do you want to hear? Hey, guys. Oh, guys. If you're watching this, just put something in the comments if you want to hear my fucking voicemail, bro. I got the best. This is my mate. Listen to my voicemail. This is what he said.
Damn, bro. That shit was funny at the start, but that shit sort of hit me, man. Some shit I needed to hear, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That was my mates. These are the messages I'm getting now from this voicemail that I've activated, guys. Guys, if you guys want to fucking journey to this new fucking part of the realm with me, it starts with changing your voicemail. Just saying. Just fucking saying. Like, do you want to hear my voicemail? This stream's not going to be like the stream earlier. I'm not just going to do it. So, like, this, you say fucking 1 in the chat. 1 is yes, 2 is no, alright? I'll fucking play you my voicemail, but... Bro, fuck it. Bro, you want to hear the best voicemail? This is how you're going to change your life, guys. I know, Guys, don't be like this guy. So he said, actually, no, I'm saying don't be like this guy, but this guy's actually changed my life in the last 3 fucking hours. He said that he couldn't afford his rent, so he took $30 and went down to the shop and bought some books on meditation, bro. And he was going to meditate his way out of the rent. Not something I would do, but it seemed to have worked. Now, you want to hear my fucking voicemail? You ready for this shit?
Greetings. The number you have called is the right one. You have reached an eternal path to enlightenment. Fly high on the wings of your journey. Until I get back, know that you are the chosen one, and your destiny shall be fulfilled if you look within. Until then, trust your heart and continue on your journey.
Bro. Cunt. I'm gonna have cunts calling me up when they're just feeling bad, just to hear my voicemail, bro. That's the best. No, you don't know anybody with a voicemail like me. And I'm here today to teach you. Oh, fuck, bro. I've hit 400 subs, by the way. 400 follows, by the way, on Kick. So everybody, shout outs to you. You guys are fucking sick cunts. Thank you. But I'm here today to let you know, if you want to change your fucking... If you want to change your life, it starts with your voicemail. Let's keep going.
Experience with the didgeridoo, at that time playing for just a year. So all of the things that I do with sacred sound is by virtue of my clan, a clan of angels who are the keepers of all the sacred sounds. They taught me that didgeridoo is not that tube that the sound comes through. Didgeridoo is the sound itself that's coming through, and that instrument is its body. Then I decided, okay, I want to do vocal harmonics as masterfully as I play the didgeridoo.
I can fucking do it. I can fucking do it. If you're at home watching this video, everybody, if you're at home watching this video, just make sure you've got headphones on right now, and I want you to lie on the ground. All right? Okay? just hear me out, guys. Just hear me out. Hey, I know what you're thinking. Just hear me out. I want you to put your headphones on, lie on the ground. All right? Just fucking... His is lower than mine. His is like a bit lower than mine.
2_Siggy says, LOL.
His is a bit lower than mine, but...
Big_Waverson says, Asterius Hemisync 432 Hz mix.
That's producing simultaneous highs and lows with one voice. The highs represent heaven and the lows represent earth, so it's then creating a marriage of heaven and earth in the cells of the body.
Mine doesn't represent that. Mine doesn't represent that. The highs represent mine represents Paran. Mine represents Paran and Fitzroy, bro. Alright. Fuck. Marriaging of the earth and the fucking heavens, bro. Alright, I need to lock that so I don't keep moving it. Sorry, dudes, I don't need to be this big. I regress. I regress.
Powerful in that it has a foot in the realm of spirit. You can't grab a handful of it and say, I got a handful of this sound. And it also has a foot in the physical realm because you can hear it with the physical ear.
100%.
Carrier waves of consciousness.
The thing is, bro.
Or remember.
Bro, the thing is, oi, everybody, I just want you guys to get something fucking straight, bro. I'll be here fucking like having a gag and shit, but I'll be believing this shit. You know what I mean? I can have a laugh, but I believe this shit. That's why I feel like I can have a laugh. I'm not taking the piss out of this dude like, oh, you're crazy. No, this cunt's on some shit, bro. I believe him. I fucking believe him. And I don't believe him in the sense that he's convinced me. This cunt didn't convince me, bro. I was convinced of this shit. Yo, 2 for 1, what's up, player? This cunt didn't convince me shit, bro. I believed this before I even knew about this guy. I googled this shit. That's how I found this dude, because I googled didgeridoo healing, bro. This cunt just happened to pop up, and you know what he was doing? He was fucking blowing a didgeridoo in the fucking face of a tiger, bro. And I was like, psh, it's my shit. I would be doing that. I would do that. If I was in a position to do that, I'd do that. You know what I'm saying?
The ring of that which we've forgotten about, the absoluteness of our selfhood.
You got to be careful of cunts like this, though, bro. Because, like, does anybody know what a fucking Yoni master is, bro? Cunt, you need a fucking, bro. If there's any Yoni master, if you know any Yoni masters, bro, get the fuck away real quick. Back the fuck up, bro. I knew a dude who was like full blown gym, bro, and he used to drive a Supra, bro. He used to drive a fucking Supra, and he's a full blown gym, bro. And then he turned into a Yoni master, doing these ones. fucking saying that he was like releasing chicks' chakras through fucking finger techniques, brother. Fucking nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Like, don't, bro. Don't. This whole spiritual creepy shit? Nah, bro.
Slippery
I'm not with
underscore
it.
boy says, Mr. Steele, yo bitch.
Yeah, bro. It's like, you know, like the whole star sign shit's one thing, but like them dudes that take it to like the next extreme and then they'd be like,
2 underscore Sigamix says, I was loosing it last stream when you playing the keys, while some sheik was in tears on cops or whatever you were playing.
oh, yeah. Bro, anyway, so, hey, fucking Siggy Mix, bro. Do you want to hear my voicemail? Bro, do you want to hear my voicemail? Just before we go on, I need to... This guy that we're listening to now, I rang him up on the last stream, and I got his voicemail. And it was powerful. Fuck, it was powerful. It was so powerful.
A clan of...
It was like... Bro, it was so powerful it made me change my voicemail. I'm going to play my voicemail to you one more time. You guys can hear my voicemail one more time. And then you're just going to have to know what my mobile number is to be able to hear my voicemail. So, like, the privileged people, you guys can fucking listen to this whenever you want, man, because I'm not going to answer your fucking call, bro. Are you ready? You ready? Wait till I play this shit, bro. Wait a second, it's loading. Oh, fuck. I've got the best voicemail in Melbourne, I reckon. I want everybody that's watching the stream right now to change their voicemails to something like real fresh. Because you can't be living... It's 2026, guys. We're going to update our voicemails. You know what I mean? That's where we're going to start. That's how we're starting this ascension. All you other cunts... Hey, everybody that's watching right now, bro. If you're fucking riding with me, bro, we are going to make the fucking world a fresher place. And it starts with our emails. And when I say that, I'm not talking about some like weird cult shit. You know what I mean? We're not on some weird cult shit. I'm not going to make you fucking do some fucking 9D breath work, brother. I'm not going to fucking make you fucking hold my pocket for a fucking, do you know what I mean? Like, there's none of that shit's going on, bro. You don't need to do a testimonial video. You don't need a fucking, you know what I mean? I'm not going to make you eat a fucking... fuck Kool-Aid pineapple, bro. Don't worry about it. All right? Don't worry about it, bro. You ready? This is my voicemail.
Greetings. The number you have called is the right one.
2 underscore Sigimix says, shouldn't have told me and just let it rock when I call.
No. This is imperative that everybody hears it.
Greetings. The number you have called is the right one. You have reached an eternal path to enlightenment. Fly high on the wings of your journey. Until I get back, know that you are the chosen one, and your destiny shall be fulfilled if you look within. Until then, trust your heart and continue on your journey.
Boop. See that right there? That's how you fucking have a voicemail, brother. That's how you have a voicemail. So everybody's talking about like, oh man, Age of Aquarius, we're gonna fucking transcend. You know what I mean? We're gonna 3-point transcend. Well, guess what, cunt? No one's gonna do that for you, bro. You need to transcend for your fucking self, bro.
Of angels who are the keepers of all the sacred sounds.
Anyway,
they taught me that didgeridoo is not that tube.
I need to know more. I need to know more.
The other thing.
This is like that was amazing.
Is that I see sexuality in a different way than many people.
I fucking told you. I told you it was fucking rooted in some horny shit. I fucking can see it coming from a mile away. I just said before, I fucking hope this cunt isn't a yoni master. And I bet you now he's going to start fucking talking about squirting and shit. These cunts, bro. These cunts, bro. I'm fucking ringing him. I'm fucking sick of this. I knew it was going to end in some fucking Yoni Master shit. Bro, I gave him the benefit of the doubt too. I was like, nah, he's just a mad cunt. He's just a mad cunt. No, bro, no. You're not in Arizona playing fucking didgeridoo in the face of a tiger if you're not on some secret horny shit. These guys, bro, I fucking seen it, bro. I seen it. Bro, I seen it, bro. I've been to Confess, bro. I've eaten more fucking acid than most of you cunts. I've eaten more mushies than most of you cunts. I've smoked more chulf than most of you cunts. Done more rack than most of you cunts. I've done more whipper than most. I've done all that shit under the fucking sun, bro. And I know. I see shit. This is why I see shit, bro. Because I've been places and I've been in states and I've been everywhere, bro. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. You know that cunt? Tuggering on fucking Witchy Proof. You know that cunt? I'm that cunt.
Big_Waverson says, Mellow Mama calls him her trumpet angel.
He does.
2for1NE says, don't start on the Yoni cleanse.
He does, cunt. He does talk about... Mellow Mama does call him a trumpet angel. That's the fucking... I'm calling him. You ready? Guys.
Beautiful each moment to you. Thank you for remembering that you make a monumental impact on the expansion of life, that life is better by virtue of you, and even Creator Source gets something from you, the likes of which God can only get from you. Fly well on the wings of ascension, and I look forward to getting back with you.
His voice is so buttery and smooth. Bro, I feel like, on fucking American Psycho when Patrick Bateman's looking at the cunt's card? He's like, the fucking embossed. The letters are embossed. That's how I feel with his voicemail, bro. Like, buttery smooth, wings of ascension. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of the wings of ascension? Fucking hell. He just has to one-up me, doesn't he? This guy, bro.
Yeah.
Character.
Yep.
Doesn't matter, though, because guess what? When he calls me back...
2_Sigimix says, let's look at Paul Allen's cards.
Who's Paul Allen, bro? Who's Paul Allen? The only person I know is Mellow Mama. I know Mellow Mama. Mellow Mama's the person who got him into didgeridoo, bro.
And I guess the first thing that was most important to me was that
2_Sigimix says, the color is bone.
Exactly.
Yes. Which are very important. So for the explorers that watch this that don't really know much about astrology, give some setting about the usefulness of that practice.
2_Sigimix says, American Psycho.
He's on the other by which we study.
Contact you via your website?
Well, they can contact me via my website, which is astarius.com, ASTARIUS.com.
I have it up right now, just in case you're wondering. He does music. He's got fucking... Bro, if he's got some fucking healing rap, I'd love to listen to some healing rap. Some healing Chicago drill. I really think that there's like some fucking healing properties in some Chicago drill bass lines. My albums are $9.99. You can get 4 albums for $33. For discounts to pay with the don't, are these going to be...
Money crystallized, stream right down into my hands. Golden sun within me ride. Let abundance take a stand. Money crystallized, stream right now into my hands. Golden sun within me ride. Let abundance take a stand.
Says, think I cracked the code. He spent his leftover $5 on Dinger's End, started slanging dick for rent.
I think that's actually what happened, bro. So he had no money. He had $30 left. He couldn't pay the rent. He went to the esoteric shop to get, what did he get? $25 worth of books on meditation. Bro, you don't need, just think of it. Can we just actually just fucking everybody just take their moment to fucking breathe about that? He spent $25 on books on meditation. What the fuck's meditation? Sitting there doing fucking nothing. I'm not dissing meditation, but meditation at the end of the day is sitting there doing fuck all, bro. He was already doing fuck all, bro. He didn't need a book. He could have saved that $25 and stayed doing fuck all. He didn't say if he paid the rent, by the way. He probably got kicked out. And then we got this cunt. Fucking, this guy just pisses me off. This guy's just pissing me off, man.
Calm.
Be awesome.
Because you are awesome.
I love it. I love it.
You are that.
So crystals are really important. I loved your home space. I loved your ascension temple, as you had called it.
Yeah, the 12th incarnation that was.
I love that. It's not my house. It's my incarnation of my 12th ascension temple. Oh, I love that. And when we did your feature video.
No, bro. Cunt, man. All right, bro. If you ever meet someone and they ask you...
Big_Waverson says, built his new house with sound and vibrations.
Exactly, bro. If you ever meet someone and they tell you they live in an ascension temple, come on, bro. Do you want to come back to the ascension temple with me? Can't. So I just looked it up to fucking Street Fighter level. Can't lives in a fucking Street Fighter level, bro. You fucking serious? What's TSL? Wait a second. How old do you reckon this is? Do you reckon that number's still working?
Your call couldn't be connected.
Oh, outside the USA, sorry. Oh, I gotta do +1.
Thank you for calling the Summit Lighthouse. If you've reached this voicemail during normal business hours, we're currently on another line. Please leave us a message and we will call you back as soon as we can. If you prefer, you may also email us at tslinfo@tsl.
We haven't even watched this video yet.
We are open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Monday, Tuesday.
Mountain Standard Time? I never even heard of that shit. When's Mountain?
Thursday, we open at 11 a.m. and close at 5 p.m. We are closed on most holidays.
Oh, fuck up. Shut up.
Serapis Bey in this embodiment was regarded as the greatest ruler on earth. He maintained a high level of peaceful diplomatic...
Okay, so now, yeah, we see this and like, you probably think this is like some fucking Jesus shit, but nah, I just typed in like Ascension Temple. This is Mystery of the Ascension 4, Amenhotep the Third, and the Temple of Luxor. So the Ascension, does anybody know what the Ascension is? The Ascension's fucking when they reckon that fucking Jesus fucking went up into the sky or some shit like that, bro. Which, I don't know, bro, did all that, bro. I don't know, bro, did all that, bro. But, fucking, what's he got to do with the fucking Temple of Luxor, bro? If you don't know about the Temple of Luxor, bro, Temple of Luxor is quite grandiose. I would love to go to the Temple of Luxor, bro. Temple of Luxor looks mad. I'll tell you the craziest shit about Temple of Luxor. A lot of these pillars, right? Wait a second, I'll try and get a bigger picture for you. A lot of these pillars in the Temple of Luxor, these are actually been recreated, bro. So like, the stumps that they're actually on, like some of this shit was pulled down like thousands of years ago, and then they've rebuilt it thousands of years ago. So like a lot of these like Egyptian fucking ruins and shit, they're actually refurbishments of like older ruins, and there's older shit underneath them, bro. Like that's one of the craziest things about archaeology is that there's like a whole fucking realm of shit that we essentially can't get to because like there's like newer old shit on top, you know? The shit on top is so old that they don't want to fuck with it, but there's shit underneath it that's like mad old, bro, you know? But they don't want to fuck with that either, you know, because they don't want to ruin the shit that's on top. Yeah, fair enough. I get that. I'd love to go there, bro.
Sweet Lady Gail laid down.
Do you reckon he's going to call me back or not?
I love it.
You are that.
So crystals are really important. I loved your home space. I loved your Ascension Temple, as you had called it.
Yeah, the 12th incarnation that was.
I love that. It's not my house, it's my incarnation of my 12th Ascension Temple. Oh, I love that. And when we did your feature video, Sweet Lady Gail laid down on the Reiki table that you had there, and you pointed out underneath you have stones because stones are really important to your work. And it's part of the energy work you do. And then you also shared with us the things you have.
What are these like little sketches that he's got? That's like he's done some attempted like kanji there. That's like what? Is that like the Buddha symbol? That's like an Om Buddha symbol. He's done another one here. This dude's full of shit, bro. Cause is it 3 a.m? What's the time in America right now? Or mountain, what is it? Mountain fucking time, or whatever the fuck it is. He's in Arizona. Sorry guys, my chair is creaking like fucking crazy. Yeah, so he's got some like ghetto kanji here. Like he's hit us with a bit of ghetto gospel on the side here. I'm gonna fucking put this in ChatGPT. And see if it actually says anything. If bros hit the ghetto gospel and it says something, fuck. Praise be to this cunt, bro. Bro, he's gonna hit us with a little
Big
ghetto
underscore
gospel.
Waverson says, when you called him the first time, it was 11 p.m.-ish.
And what's the time now? No, 11 p.m.
2 underscore Sigimix says, 5:20 a.m. in Arizona.
That's Drake's song, bro. That's a fucking Drake song right there, buddy. Alright, well, I reckon that 5:20... If I was a Yoni Master Wizard, what time would I wake up? Alright, we're about to find out. We're about to find out what bro says. You ready? Can't. Wait a second. Fuck, my typing is crazy. Alright, we're about to find out. Wait a second. Recollect upon my hood days. Are you ready? The writing in this image is too unclear and stylized for me to confidently read. It looks more like a quick sketch or graffiti style scribble than legible handwriting. The cluster of short horizontal strokes near the top right could resemble letters, but I can't reliably determine a word or phrase from it. If you're trying to identify the text, you could try. Nah, I want to say it's kanji, brother. It's kanji, bro. He doesn't realize it's kanji. Nah. That is crazy, bro. That is absolutely fucking insane. Yeah, so bro's just got nothing going on.
Here, so give presence to the energy that you do.
Well, crystals, are an access code to our divine sonship. Crystal, Christ, all.
He's hitting us with the he's now hitting us with the onomatopoeias, bro. We just got hit with the onomatopoeia. Everybody out there, double tap one time for the onomatopoeia, bro.
Are an access code to our divine sonship. Crystal, Christ, all. Christ, all.
Christ all, bro. Like television, like television. Like television, like television, like telling lies to your vision. Like crystal, like Christ all. You know what I mean? Like table, like table, like table. You know what I'm saying? Like a mouse, like a mouse and a keyboard, a board for keys, and you use the keys to unlock the fucking dimension with the mouse that lives under the house and that goes after the cheese. That's because the computers you use the computer to get money, and that's why it's called a mouse, because you chase the cheese with it. And then you use the keys on the board, because keys open doors, you know what I mean? And doors, houses have doors, bro. And keys unlock doors, and with the cheese you get a house. So you get the keyboard with the keys, and that's why you unlock the door.
_Sigimix says, "This is why I'm here."
Do you know what I mean? Fuck. I really wish that I could take a step back in time to when I was like, because guys, don't get this twisted, bro. Don't for 1 second get this twisted, bro. I'm similar to this guy right here. Not that guy, not this guy, but this guy. I'm similar to this guy, bro. I've been fucked up at parties, bro, and just talk some mad shit like this. Like, bro, fuck, what do you mean, bro? This is why they call it crystals, bro. Crust all, bro. You didn't know that shit? Fuck, bro. I've been like proper racked before and just kicked some fucking shit like this. And to be fair, I believed it in the moment. And if I actually was to listen back to what I was saying, I probably still believe it, bro. Because I kick it pretty believable. But I'm fucking so glad that I'm not like this guy. Even though this guy's probably being paid to sit there. I'm glad I'm not like this guy where I'm just like, oh, what? No way. Christ all? No way. What? Christ all?
You see, and when we use the terminology Christ, we're not coming from the denominationalism of Christianity. We're talking about mystic Christianity, which
Slippery
is
_boy
Christ.
says, "Here, let's all try some Christ all."
See, look, everybody wants to be Christ all. Look, okay, so piezoelectricity, man. Let's not even start with that, bro. We were talking about piezoelectricity earlier. We're not going to start about that. Piezoelectricity is when we learnt about it earlier. All right, it's when you fucking hit a crystal. When you hit a crystal and it creates an energetic charge, like fucking in Zelda and any of that shit. Yeah, it's called piezoelectricity, and that's what runs your fucking quartz watches and all that sort of shit. And is also a key component in ultrasounds, which we found out. But anyway, everybody wants to be fucking Christ all until this dude pops up, bro. Everybody wants to be Christ all until fucking Amon Hillman pops up, bro.
Jesus is a guy who walked around with 12 children and
all the time,
and prophets, and a group of prophets. No, I'm just telling you what the text says.
He was just a guy who walked around with
prostitutes and children.
So what was so great about him?
He called his disciples, and he calls them his children constantly, right? Remember, God.
So he's a pimp.
God blesses those who take care of the children.
Alright, so boom. fucking hell, I clicked on the right part of that video. Hey, damn, buddy.
See, so
awesome.
The crystal, you know, is the way in. It's a step-down transformer. It is also one of those vibrations, you know, that the crystal here, like for example, this is a crystal, you know, and then you know we have leather and suede. The leather and suede are brother and sister in the flesh kingdom. You see, and it symbolizes the physical body.
Yep.
You know, the crystal symbolizes the essence of spirit.
How is leather and fucking suede brothers in the fucking flesh kingdom? Unlike traditional leather, which is made from tough outer layer of a hide, suede is made by splitting the hide and using the softer inner layers, often from a lamb, goat, or a calf. Okay, so they're the brothers. They're fucking brothers in the fucking. They're brothers in the motherfucking. They're fucking brothers in the fucking animal world. So you got the tough leather, and you got suede, and they're fucking brothers in the tough world, in the leather animal world. I fuck with that. Yeah, I fuck with that. That passed my fucking pub test.
You see, and so you know, for example, if you lay down on your back and you put a quartz crystal on your first eye, what you'd feel in that.
This is why I'm here. Oi, someone said earlier, this is why they're here? This is why I'm here. He just called his third eye his first eye, bro. Fucking king move. Got a king move. This dude's got a fucking huge cock, bro. This dude's got a fucking massive dick. He just called his third eye his first eye. That is a boss move, bro. That is a boss move. That's why we're here. We're just learning all the big gems today.
Crystal is you would feel your pulse in your heart.
Oh, wow.
It would begin to pulse, and you could feel literally your heartbeat and your pulse in the crystal. So, you know, there is a certain part of our physiology that is crystalline.
Interesting things he's saying. I'm going to get a quartz fucking crystal tomorrow and put it on my first eye and see what the fuck happens. See if I can feel my heart palpitating. I've got heart palpitations. It's fucking crystal on my fucking first eye, bro. Look, there is definitely parts of our physiology that are crystalline in nature. I mean, there's many things that are crystalline by nature in our physiology. Even if you got sleep in your eye in the morning, that's crystalline. Like, it's, you know, you've got many fucking forms. The actual craziest part about these kind of things in the brain is magnetic. What are they called? It's called like magnetic crystals in the brain, bro. You know how like homing pigeons and shit. You know, homing pigeons and different animals and shit like that, they have their migration patterns and they can detect like north and south and all that sort of shit. Well, humans also have a magnetic component to the brain, but we live in a world that is very that we are not attuned to that shit anymore because we've got so much shit going on, man. There's so much shit in the air around us, bro. What is it called though? It is human brain contains natural magnetite nanoparticles. All right. Magnetite nanoparticles. These tiny magnetic crystals occur naturally in the brainstem, the cerebellum, and the cerebral cortex, and are also absorbed from environmental pollution. Their exact biological function is heavily debated, though some research suggests they may assist in sensing Earth's magnetic fields or cellular communication. Alright, guys, I just want you to fucking soak that up there, boys. There is magnetite nanoparticle crystals inside your brain that can potentially unlock some sort of a detection of the Earth's magnetic field and or communicate. Well, they are communicating. If they are picking up on the Earth's magnetic field, they are communicating with the Earth's magnetic field, because that's information transfer right there. Just detecting it is a form of transferring information. It's the transferring the binary, yes or no. Do you know what I mean? So this is one of the funny things when people often talk about like telepathy, sorry, and remote viewing and all that sort of shit. Is that fucking, yeah, that shit's fucking real. That shit's hundo real, bro. You ever looked at someone and been like, fuck, they're pissed off, and they didn't say anything, they didn't do anything, you can just fucking tell? That's a fucking form of it, bro. There's high-end energy transformation, energy fucking information fucking sending and receiving in just fucking like emotional vibrations, bro. So yeah, man, fucking crazy, bro. But I tell you what, I like magnets in cereal, bro. That's even better. That's fun. Magnets in the brain is like kind of boring. I prefer the magnets in the cereal. Because that shit's dumb as fuck. The iron. Look at all the iron in the fucking Special K, man. The neodymium fucking iron.
Not a problem. It works quite well. So we're using the surface tension of the water, clearly, to float them. And what I want to do is try and actually get the little one. You can see it coming towards, can't you? My neomagnet. And I could actually pull it the other way. Oh, it's definitely working, isn't it?
Yes, brother. That's because of the iron content in it, brother. Usually because, right, I don't actually know the full, like, the right answer to this, but I'm pretty sure that these cereals and shit, you're not supposed to be eating that shit, bro. Dead set. You're not supposed to be eating that shit. And then when they say packed with iron, I think they're literally, it's literally like iron shavings, bro. Dead set, bro. Literally just like iron minerals. So, fuck knows if it's like heme iron. You know what I mean? I don't like, because I think there's a difference between iron mineral from the earth and heme iron. Heme iron is highly absorbable from a dietary iron found exclusively in animal flesh, meat, poultry, and seafood. That's what heme iron is, alright? Comes from meat. Now, iron, mineral iron, comes from the earth. Right? Now, the difference between this is the heme iron. The heme iron probably originated as earth iron, bro. Do you know what I mean? This is the crazy part about it. Iron is a dietary mineral. In human biology, iron is an essential micronutrient responsible for transferring oxygen from the lungs to the rest of the body. The iron transfers the oxygen through the blood. What does oxygen do to iron? It oxidates, creates rust. Why does it create rust? Because the oxygen links to the iron, binds to it, expressing it. Bang. Damn, buddy. Get yourself some rusty veins, brother.
You know, so this is an extension of our own being, and again, a means
by
which.
Sorry, I keep cutting this dude off, but I want that wand that he's holding. There's cunts out in like Alinda and shit that make that shit. There's cunts in the Dandenong fucking mountains that make that shit.
We can make a connection to that Christ consciousness within us. You know, when you know, like I said, he's us. Okay, and I remember many, many years ago.
He did it again. He's us. I never heard that one. I never fucking heard that one, man. He's us. This cunt's gonna make me change my fucking voicemail again, bro.
I was at a church and the choir was singing. They were singing about Jesus. And then all of a sudden I heard, gee, he's us.
Oh, so good.
Or just.
Sorry, I just got fucking. Sorry,
The
dudes.
G.
Sorry, dudes. I just need to change something. I just need to fucking change something for 1 second. I just need to change something for 1 second, bro. I just need to fucking show everybody. I just need to reload this glaze, bro.
He's us. Okay. And I remember many, many years ago, I was at a church and the choir was singing. They were singing about Jesus. And then all of a sudden I heard, gee, he's us.
Oh, so good.
Or just us.
Just
Either way
us.
you look at it.
Gee.
It would begin to.
Wow. Gee, he's us.
Cell of my being, and I had this instantaneous understanding of why I had such a profound experience with the didgeridoo.
Boom. Wow.
We have the oneness of the wholeness of the love.
Yeah.
The oneness of the whole. Be empowered by every interview that is, was, or ever will be. This is the oneness of the wholeness of the interview.
Boom. Wow.
We have the oneness of the wholeness of the love.
Yeah.
The oneness of the wholeness of the brothers, of the sisters,
Yeah.
the goddesses, the gods.
Yeah.
Ad infinitum.
So good. So good. All right, dude, you've got this book here. In this book, it's an amazing book. It's called Miraculi, Song of Ascension. And you've got some text that has, like information, like you've given anecdotes, and then you've got some lyrical content, things that are like...
Three basic chapters:
Yeah.
ascension wisdom, ascension love, and ascension power.
Yes.
You know, and the wisdom, goes into the basic principles of ascension. See, because we all are ascended beings. Like people say, oh, I would love to achieve my ascension. Well, see, the reality is there's no such thing as an unascended being, though there's a great deal of unascended awareness.
Yep.
So we walk around being ascended reality of being without being aware that we are. Because if one being or any facet of being is ascended, they are that in honor of and in connection with every other being.
Yep.
Just like you co-walked on water with the Master Christ. You co-parted the Red Sea with Moses. You co-received enlightenment under the Bodhi tree with the Buddha. Every accomplishment in life.
Bro received the booty tree under Buddha? Bro received the alignment with the booty tree under Buddha? Bro, there's a cafe called Bodhi Tree. Where the fuck is that, bro? I've been there.
Is your accomplishment by extension. That's the oneness of the wholeness of accomplishments.
Yeah, that's great. Now, one thing about astrology that I've learned, again, having given a narrative of something negative, as you begin to embrace and understand consciousness, you realize that astrology gives you kind of a map, kind of a understanding of the circumstances you're going through.
Probabilities of circumstances, probabilities of character.
Yep. And I guess the first thing that was most important to me was that I chose chose to come here. I chose when I would be born. I chose the time and the birthplace,
Yes.
which are very important. So for the explorers that watch this that don't really know much about astrology, give some setting about the usefulness of that practice.
Well, astrology, is, a means by which we study and see the map of the cause and effect of a person's life. We stand on the threshold of this lifetime and we choose our parents, we choose the moment of our birth based upon the alignment of the stars that then show a map in the heaven that represents the probable unfoldings of our life. You see, but probabilities can always be transcended because the astrology is a reflection of the cause and effect of our life, where the grace and mercy of God is a law above and beyond the cause and effect. You see, so every negative implication in astrology is a candidate for cancellation, before continuation.
Oh, wow. So it's not necessarily written in stone, but it's the
you
probability.
can always change it.
Bro's just kicking some
and then
fucking
some
jazz,
things
bro.
are changed sooner than others. Some things are changed slowly but surely, and others fastly before lastly.
Yeah.
It just depends upon the individual and how fast they want to grow and accelerate. And sometimes we go through a period where we're still being served by our pain and difficulty. This is why many people were.
Bro, this video has been
presence
wiped
of
off the
Master
fucking
Christ, but
internet,
didn't
man.
get healed, and
Trying
they
to show
needed
you a
healing, and they
crazy-ass
were up close
video,
and personal with
it
the
seems to be
Master,
wiped off
but
the
they
internet.
weren't ready to let go of their stuff.
Oh boy.
I don't care how powerful you are as a healer. If you're dealing with somebody that's not ready to let go of their stuff, you cannot effect healing for them because you cannot supersede their free will.
Oh, that's good, dude.
If you've had any kind of erectile disorder problems, I'm here to tell you, forget about Viagra, forget about Cialis, forget about dick and plants and all that stuff. So I don't know if you believe me or not, but if you like to see me smoke some meth with a small limp dick that doesn't get hard any other way, and watch it get harder and harder, the more I smoke, the harder my dick gets. It's unbelievable. Your dickhead becomes so sensitive that you don't need lube, you don't need spit. You just stroke that dickhead this up and down 4 times, just barely do it, and you'll shoot an enormous amount of very thick,
bro is this?
hot white cum. My brother didn't believe me, but when he smoked with me, he put out his dick. I couldn't believe how big his dick was. He jacked off in 4
Whose bro is this?
And shot the most cum he'd ever shot in his life. He's only 49, and he's fine. He has no neuropathy problems at all. But
okay, now I'm gonna seek because I've been hiding.
Right.
And I love that. So people that were born, I know so many people that go, hey, I didn't choose to be here. My parents had a thing one night, and next thing you know, I come here. I didn't.
We're always choosing.
They walk around angry. They're like,
because it says what?
Asterius is like, this guy's kind of fucking annoying me now, man. Like, we still haven't gotten to the bottom of this shit, man. Like.
Relationship created from above, a vessel for the journey of love, sailing upon the human seas, mirrors of self that set us free, our human goal above any other, to reveal one another to each other. When I relate to you, I learn and I see. And yet my greatest learning is always about me. Relationship must be the key to my self-mastery. The past is gone. The future takes too long. Time to sing a current song. Only now can take me home. Only now can show me how. My life, oh heaven, re-endow. The emotional pain from long ago within my heart rips to and fro. How many others will I blame?
Bro, this bro's got bars for
the
days, bro.
horrors of my pain. Resentment pushed me from the tower. Forgiveness is my get-up power. Forgive the past, trust the present, make the future sweet and pleasant. It is wise not to despise it. Use the dung to fertilize it.
Bro, kind of
For life's greatest connoisseur gets the best crops from the best manure.
They come in all shapes and sizes, bro.
Job done. I'm at the end of the day, babe. Your emotions is right. You ain't gonna have no time to be emotionally binge watching and stress eating. And then for the most part, you probably gonna make sense out of what you eating anyway. You know what I'm saying? Then for the most part, that's gonna be less on a percentage scale due to someone else probably bored and not even looking at it like they're stressed out. But they need something to fulfill these time pockets. So for the most part, they fulfill it with eating in this motherfucker. Right? And then you get to the
alright, fucking I've seen enough, bro. I've seen fucking enough. I need to go straight to the source. I need to see what Sarnetta's up to, bro. Oh, bro, one-on-one. Look at this fucking... See, this is my type of YouTube video, bro. See, look at these, bro. If you're fucking... This is where I'm lacking, bro. My YouTube... No, Sarnetta destroyed in Harlem. Kemet. Fuck off. Sarnetta can't be destroyed, bro.
Slippery_boy says, Imokyo, have fun.
This is Sarnetta right here, right?
Hey, Slippery boy.
Sarnetta, he believes in Egyptology. And Sarnetta is going to come to the priests and prophets who've been destroying him for the past 15 years. We have
2_SiggyMix says, First Eye Believers.
for 15 years.
That's Sarnetta. This is Sarnetta here.
Are we gay now? Give me that scripture, Leviticus 18 and 22.
Read that Leviticus, bro.
18 verse 22. Stay right here, brother. Stay right here. You are, brother. Stay right here. Read. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. Thou shalt not do what? Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. You know what a man is not allowed to do when you are an Israelite? When you are an Israelite, you are not allowed to practice the philosophies of the Egyptians. Sarnetta will tell you, Sarnetta believed in a God that have his penis.
Bro, Sarnetta's just cruising around on the fucking electric bike. Okay, so Sarnetta's cruising around on the electric bike, and these dudes are cracking it at him, being like, Sarnetta believes in ancient Egypt, bro, so he can't be a chosen one. Nah, that's cap.
What is the name of that God, Sarnetta? Sarnetta, what is the name of that God that you serve? I don't know. Tell the people the name of your God that have his penis in his mouth. I don't know
What? That has his penis in his mouth? What the fuck? These dudes always do some fucking freaky shit.
2_SiggyMix says, Nixon for Christ all.
Come on, Sarnetta. Don't lie to the people right now. Egypt is the first.
I gotta research some ancient... Brother, I have been on some ancient history shit since I was a little fucking tacker, bro. Since I was a little tacker, bro. That's how we end up at this shit, bro. Hey, ancient history is merely a prerequisite for this is how we end up here. This is how we end up with the black Israelites beefing Sarnetta, who is a fucking, who believes in Kemet. Do you know what I mean? That's how we get here, bro. Ancient history is the first step of this shit, bro. Ancient history is the first step of this shit, bro.
LGBT, man. Egypt is the first LGBT, and this is why in the ISUPK we stuck on this flag, man.
See, ISUPK hates Egypt. I'll tell you why. ISUPK hate Egypt because Egypt... No,
2_SiggyMix says, is that a freezer he's pushing down the street, lol?
Where? In the background? Yeah, it is a freezer, actually. It's like a deep freeze. Yeah, it's a deep freeze, bro. So ISUPK hate Egypt because they believe that Egypt, okay, got rid of the the tribes of Judah, the 12 tribes of Judah. They believed that Egypt surpassed that, and Egypt had gay relations, bro. Okay, and in the ISUPK, that shit ain't right, bro. So they're coming after Sarnetta right here because Sarnetta preaches the fucking Egyptian philosophy, Hermetic philosophy, okay, all that sort of shit. He ain't really preaching Hermetic philosophy like that, though. Hermetic philosophy is supposed to be written by Thoth, okay, which is the Book of Thoth, which is the fucking, and it's not the Kabbalion, it's the fucking, is it the Kabbalion? Anyway, whatever the fuck that book is, bro. Hermetic philosophy. Now Sarnetta's got himself in some beef over it, bro. With the ISUPK, bro. And you don't want beef with the ISUPK, especially if you're cruising around fucking the Bronx, bro.
LGBT, man. Egypt is the first LGBT, and this is why in the ISUPK we step on this flag, bro.
Now, Sarnetta, you need to understand this. Sarnetta's Jamaican, bro. So he's gonna take that to heart, bro. These guys just put Sarnetta on the fucking on the LGBT, bro. And Sarnetta's Jamaican, and he didn't take that batty boy thing. You know what I'm saying? Jamaicans don't rock with no batty boy thing. So, bro, that's a double power move from the ISUPK to Sarnetta right now, bro.
And we gonna step on this flag until our king, the Hosham Mashiach, returns, man. This is the same reason why we step on white Jesus, man.
Yeah, ISUPK hate white Jesus, bro. They hate white Jesus, bro.
Step on every vain philosophy that was
They don't just hate white Jesus, they hate white people in general.
imposed on us the same way we step on Egyptology. You know this.
Even though these motherfuckers look like they're straight out of like a metal band, bro. Peep that shit, bro.
That's right. Because y'all been destroying you for years. Right. Keep reading. We got scripture from the top. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22.
So, in case you don't know about the ISUPK, these guys believe that they are the real Israelites and the Jewish people stole the Jewish identity from black people. Okay? So, look, look at this t-shirt. It says 100% Jew, no ish. And they're like, oh yeah, fucking, you know, like they're Jew-ish. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And it's also a play on like, no shit, no ish, you know? But these guys believe that they are the true Israelites because, ancient history, brother. It's too much. And these guys have misinterpreted history pretty much. These guys have gone through history and then with their very like, low frequency thinking, piece together all these fucking things to like, I guess, compensate for their own identity crisis, I guess. Do you know what I mean? Because like it's a pretty big identity crisis that they'd be having over in America, bro. I mean, like you can't blame them, bro. I mean, if you like, fuck, I don't know how tech you want to get, bro, but like the American identity crisis is what's fucking kind of destroyed the whole world at the moment, bro. You know what I mean? Because they're America's the first place to like invent the whole concept of white and black. Do you know what I mean? Before that, everybody had a place of origin. Everybody had like a lineage. There was no such thing as white or black. Do you know what I mean? You would be Nigerian, or you'd be fucking Congolese, or you'd be from France, you'd be French, or you'd be fucking something. But then the corporate America pretty much pushed these labels on people, so they would like stop, I guess, identifying with their natural heritage. And then because they actually stripped, they took a small portion, people from Africa back in the day, and obviously took them to America and turned them into slaves, bro.
2_Sigimix says, they Kimda look like a gang out of the Warriors.
Yeah, well, it's fucking stemming from that. But like, so from the small sect of Africans that were taken to America to be slaves, obviously over like 500 years, those people have like, obviously just fucking, what's the word for it? Just like, not bread, but like, yeah, bread essentially. So now there's like millions of people that are actually from that lineage of the small subset of Africans that became slaves, and they have been essentially displaced and had their identity removed from them. Do you know what I mean? Which is fucked, bro. So that's left a massive like identity crisis within the subsect of like African Americans in America. Do you know what I mean? So you get all sorts of fucking strange shit like this of like trying to come up with their identity and shit. That happens all around the fucking world, bro. That's just fucking human nature, brother. That is human nature, bro.
Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. A man should not lie with another man, man. That's something you do with a woman. Right. But your God don't say that's right, because you're against that. Because you follow a God that is, you follow a God. Don't laugh, Sarnetta. Stay right here.
Right.
Stay
He
right
just
here.
put
That's what
Sarnetta on the
it's all
bumper.
about. You follow a God that have his penis in his own mouth. Your God, you against it, because if you are not against it, you will not follow Gab, man. Why do you follow Gab? I don't believe in Gab. You don't believe in Gab? I don't follow Gab. Who do you follow? I don't follow God. I don't believe in God. Who do you follow? I don't believe in none of that stuff. You don't believe in Gab? Hell no. You did it. Hold on, Sarnetta. Sarnetta, hold on. Somebody find it.
They just made him denounce. Damn, bro. Hey, how elementary is that? They just pulled the Batty Boy and made him denounce. He denounced off the back of the Batty Boy allegation. He couldn't hold that, bro. So yeah, pretty much this is their sign just here. So if you are any of these, you are from the 12 tribes of Israel. So if you're a Negro, a West Indian, a Haitian, a Dominican, you're Guatemalan or from the Panama, Puerto Rico, Cuban, if you're North American Indian. So pretty much if you're only from like fucking America, that means that you're actually from the 12 tribes of Israel. And they've got this whole other shit where it's like Memphis, Tennessee, bro. They're saying that like Memphis in Egypt is Memphis, Tennessee, and like the Nile is actually the Mississippi, and like all sorts of fucking crazy shit. But these guys make for good content, bro. It's fucking proper interesting, bro. And they got funky dresses. They dress real funky, bro.
We got witnesses, man. Sarnetta, did you not try to give an explanation? Look at me, brother. I'm talking to you. You came to the priests and prophets. Did you not try to justify why your God have his penis in his mouth? Read that scripture. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. You cannot be an LGBT practitioner. Yes, and you are an Israelite. This is why we step on this flag, man. Don't ever fix your lips to come to the priests and prophets to ask us if we are gay now, because we destroyed your gay philosophy, man. Keep going.
Oh, Sarnetta is confident.
It's an abomination, man. You know this, Sarnetta. You know this. What you coming out here to do, man? Why you gotta come out here and get destroyed every time, man? Right. Why? You have not learned your lesson? Right. Read verse 3 for me real quick. Because you believe in Egyptology. Don't come out here and say you don't believe in Egyptology. You believe in Egyptology, man. Let me show you what the Bible says about Egypt, man. Read. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt. After the doings of the land of Egypt. Why? Because Egypt is the first LGBT, man. Right. In Egypt, the gods put their penis in their mouths, man. You're wrong, brother.
It's the Greeks. It's not Egypt, it's the Greeks.
I answer your question directly. Now answer my question. Answer my question. Why is it that your God, Geb, has his penis in his mouth? Answer that question. I'm listening. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't have no goddamn God named Geb, brother. I don't follow no Geb. He can't. I don't know what you're talking about. You ain't never see me.
He capping.
Number one, those are not real people. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. You should not do after the doing of Egypt. You know why? Because we're going to clip this out. If you follow after the doing of Egypt, you know.
I'm calling up the ISUPK. I need to see. Do you reckon they'll answer my fucking call? Do you reckon I'll be put on a fucking watch list for contacting the ISUPK, bro? Oh, the annual Passover fucking. Look at this shit they're doing. Damn, that's 3 hours, bro. I'm not watching that. I need this fucking ISUPK t-shirt, bro. Commanding General Johanna. Live Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. What day is it? Cunt, he goes live today. Here we go. Phone. Right here. Phone. Right here. Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. Calling these lads. I'm calling ISUPK, man. I need to fucking know what's going on, General Johanna.
_SiggyMix says, out in pop.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, how are you? Is this the ISUPK? They heard that my voice wasn't from the Judah, you know? Why they heard it didn't ring? It caught me off guard, cunt. That fully caught me off guard. That caught me off guard because it didn't call, bro. Fuck.
_SiggyMix says, ha 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 ha.
Yo, man, I just called before. Yeah, I just called before, man.
_SiggyMix says,
I'm calling from
didn't want
Australia,
a
bro. I
bar
just
of
want
it.
to know, like, just want to ask questions, man. Alright, word. ISUPK, don't fuck with me. Bro, fucking Stevie Wonder could have told you that was gonna happen. Stevie Wonder could have seen that coming, bro. Fucking hell.
You know why? The reason why Gab have his penis in his mouth is because when
I was gonna ask him and be like, does Gab really have his penis in his mouth?
you go to sleep, you might put your penis.
Do you reckon ChatGPT will know that? Where's my ChatGPT? Hey, does the Egyptian god Gab have his penis in his mouth? Very interesting question to ask AI, but it should know. No, well, at least not in standard mythology or iconography. The Egyptian earth god Geb, sometimes spelled Keb or Seb, you may be thinking of a specific image, relief, or magical papyrus. In Egyptian art, there are some unusual depictions involving self-fertilization, masturbation, or symbolic regeneration amongst various gods, especially the creator god Atum. There are also scenes where deities interact with serpents, their own symbolic organs, in ways that can look strange in modern viewers. Geb is most commonly depicted as a man lying beneath the sky goddess Nut. So Geb is usually lying under Nut. Sometimes with a goose on his head. Alright, bro, I've heard all I need to hear. I think Geb has his dick in his mouth, bro. I think these dudes might be right on this one. Geb might have his dick in his mouth, Red.
In your mouth sometimes. See, when you go to sleep, you didn't say that. You up there lying. Keep going. Gad don't have after the doings of the land of Canaan. Whether I bring you, shall ye not do? You should not go after these vain philosophies.
Do you reckon these guys get...
In the ISUP.
I need to see ISUP. Oh, yeah. Here we go. ISUPK get into a fight with fucking GMS, bro. Because I just need to let everybody know there's multiple crews, bro. ISUPK ain't the only crew. There's heaps of them.
Go ahead and strive to preach the gospel.
That's right.
Man, the camera, come on closer, bro.
This should be K-Corner. Right. Tell them that.
Romans 15 verse 20.
This should
Yea.
be K-Corner now.
So have I strived to preach the gospel, not where Mashiach was named.
This should be K-Corner. Right. Tell them that.
Romans 15 verse 20.
This should be
Yea.
K-Corner now.
It's UPK corner. Great Millstone versus UPK. Full video coming soon. This is UPK corner, man. Alright, this is... Okay, you ready? This is the IOCK. The Israelite only camp killer. Bro, man. And they be debating and shit. Oh, they be debating shit. Look, Sarnet is on here, man. Oh, no. By Sakari leader. Fucking hell. There's this other guy called Poe Light as well. There's like... Oh, man. This world is so fucking deep and retarded. They just be fucking arguing shit. Like... Gorilla Sakari. Caught in a strip club, bro. That goes directly against the teachings, bro.
General. But a cat that was in the goddamn club with ass and booty out.
Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, that's Captain Chataza. Right there, Captain Chataza. This cunt is like a white dude. Bro, I kind of look like Captain Chataza. I could be in... Fucking... I can't believe they... Hey, wait a second. Look at that. Look what it... Look. Look, there's another number. There's another fucking number right there, cunt. I'm calling that one. 917. Alright, guys, don't say anything.
This is Cross the Line Radio. Please hold and your call will be taken shortly.
If you are the moderator, dial your PIN number now, followed by the pound key. Otherwise, enjoy the music.
Fuck, I missed it 9 hours ago.
Attendee. If you are the moderator, dial your PIN followed by pound at any time. You are the first caller.
Nine hours ago. We missed it. We missed it.
Not gonna hold you. Cause sometimes you got other shit to do.
Oh, he didn't.
I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty convenient. Camp was wild yesterday. Got some new videos that's coming out. Language. They got their own country. They got their own government. They got allies, you know what I'm saying, with other countries and nations, you know what I'm saying, who could come to defend them, but all of a sudden they ain't free. But you understand, black and Latino behind, with your oppressor's last name, your oppressor's language, no utility company, no infrastructure, no nothing. You free while you codependent on another man. Okay.
Hey guys, I just want to say, you've got it. You don't run your own utility company? Okay, bro. I've got my own power company and my own internet company, bro. I don't rely on another man. I got my own utility company, brother. All you people watching at home, you guys probably fucking suck on the dick of Optus, yeah? You probably fucking glug on the fucking Telstra pack, yeah? Nah, not me, bro. I got my own fucking internet. I got my own internet, bro. Carney, what do I know about Tom Tanuki and the Battle of Thornbury, brother? Is Tom Tanuki that dude that's on TikTok always arguing with people and shit? In that case, fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Dudes, I reckon, we'll watch this last video.
The forgotten art of layering samples, where the bass line from one record, horns from another, and drums that seamlessly blend to create something special. It's how legendary tracks.
Bro,
like
research some
Souls,
shit like
I Know, and
cigarette
Trifle
tobacco
Press
war
all
shit.
came together.
Brother,
And in
I'll
this
tell
video,
you
we'll
when I
break
see
down
you
how
all about it,
principle
bro. I don't
and
need to be
Q-tip used
researching
layering
that shit.
to create those tracks. Then using the same techniques and some tools that weren't available
I
at the
need to
time,
research
plus
that shit.
stems from my pack Soul Food Volume 1. I'll show you how to create something brand new with a similar vibe. Before we get...
How about no, bro? How about no, dude? Demonstration of how easy it is to stop thinking. This is the shit I want to see.
Overcome what's probably the biggest problem in people's meditation. You know, how to overcome, transcend this mind, which is always thinking. And sometimes people keep telling me, oh, I can't meditate. I'm always thinking about something, thinking about anything, but I'm always thinking and I can't stop thinking. And that becomes one of the biggest obstacles to being a meditator. They cannot stop thinking. But the truth of the matter is, it's very easy.
How do you do it?
Thinking.
How do you do it, bro?
And a lot of people do it quite naturally. Very often they stop thinking.
You go to sleep.
And there is a classic example, a demonstration, which I love doing on every retreat to show you how easy it is to stop thinking.
This can't stop
and
thinking
what
a couple of
feels
times,
like
I reckon.
when you stop thinking.
Everybody, we're
Because
going to do
at least
this.
you can recognize, yes, it is possible. I can do it. And for many people, that is an amazing to realize, yes, they can stop thinking. It is possible, and they've actually experienced it.
Right.
And the little demonstration is to ask you that when I am speaking, to also be aware of the reaction to my words inside your mind. So don't just listen to what I'm saying, also to listen to just what it does to you inside your mind. Because as I am speaking, as long as you're mindful inside a little bit, as I am speaking, you will begin to notice something strange. That between my words, there are long gaps. In those spaces between my words, what was happening in your mind? You were silent. You were aware.
No, I was waiting for you to say your next fucking word, cunt.
But not a thought was going on in your mind.
This dude's cap. You're
You
cap.
can do it.
Cap, brother.
And this is what it feels like. Being aware, hearing the sounds of the birds, but without a thought going on in your head. Easy, isn't it? Now just carry on for another 2 hours. Now,
that just came out. You mad because I'm styling on you.
You got better gear, couldn't styling on me.
And he was like,
Plus the cowl is on me.
Plus the cowl is on me.
and that's when I went in.
To act up and you'll fucking have to lay down.
He just hit me.
Classic. Classic. Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you. Absolutely amazing stuff, guys. Look, we're about to hit 1 minute 36 on the clock. I'm going to hit you with one more thing before we go, right? See that shit? So that shit, that's called quantum locking, brother. See that? Literally freezing the magnetic fucking... freezing a magnetic mesh.
And if you lock it close to the magnet, then the locking is very strong, so you can actually rotate it very quickly. Because it's locked very...
Oh my gosh.
You can go
Oh
wild.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have trains like this in Israel.
So just think about that, guys. Just think about that. Quantum levitation. Right? Just think about that. Just think about that, yeah? Just think about that. Just think about that. It's literally freezing the magnetic mesh. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Like this. Moscovium. That's what it is. Moscovium.
We're always discovering new chemical elements and how to best use chemistry in increasingly novel ways. This intriguing, incredible, and sometimes bizarre scientific field has changed everything from physics to medicine and is the foundation for much of modern technology. But are there still some things within chemical study that the government would rather we didn't know about? This is Unveiled, and today we're answering the extraordinary question, what is Element 115, and is the government hiding it? Do you need the big questions answered? Are you
I need the biggest questions answered, brother.
To Unveiled for more clips like this one, and ring the bell for more thought-provoking content. Much has been made of the mysterious and elusive Element 115. First described by the noted conspiracy theorist Bob Lazar in the 1990s, it's claimed by some that Element 115 is being kept top secret by the United States government in Area 51, no less. Lazar has said that it is the vital ingredient in the propulsion drives of alien spacecraft that have allegedly crashed down in America. Lazar says the reason he knows this is because he used to work at Area 51 himself, reverse engineering
Bro, so-
alien tech.
So element 115, bro, what it is, here we go. Yeah.
Let's take a look at element 115.
Bro, this shit's crazy as fuck. So if you take helium, right? They're saying if you take helium and you freeze it to like a ridiculously low level, it goes past being frozen and it goes into a super liquid, right? This liquid is so fine that like a glass container, a glass cup, right? You put it in a glass cup, it'll come out of the glass cup. Okay? Now the reason for that is, right, it becomes so like it like negates friction. What it does is it negates friction. It gets so cold it turns into a super liquid and it negates friction to the point where just merely gravity pushing down on it in a cup is so frictionless that it will come out of the cup. It will come out of the cup because of friction. So they reckon that if you can coat something, right, in this super cooled liquid, right, say every part of this is covered in this super cooled liquid that's not going to drop off. It's not going to fall off because there's no friction, so it's not going to drip off. Because there's no friction, it's just going to keep wrapping around. It's going to stay. It's going to have like a shield effect, right? But because there's no friction on it, it creates essentially a barrier between this and the outside world. And then because there's zero friction, there's zero drag. So it can go real fast. You know what I mean?
Itself, which is now more widely known by its formal name, Moscovium, after the Russian capital, Moscow. It was first synthesized in 2003 by a group of Russian and American scientists based at the Joint Institute for Nuclear Research, which is headquartered in Dubna, a town just north of Moscow, and is a major academic institution when it comes to novel chemical elements.
Tartaria.
115 is simply Moscovium's atomic number, referring to the 115 protons in the atom's nucleus. However, we've never actually observed a normal atom of Moscovium. All so far have been Moscovium isotopes, meaning that they have different numbers of neutrons. These isotopes have also proven extremely unstable, with even the most stable isotope, Moscovium-290, decaying completely in around a second. More broadly, Moscovium is what scientists call a super heavy element because its atomic number is so high. The lightest element of all, and the oldest and most abundant in the universe, is, of course, hydrogen, with its atomic number of 1. Moscovium, element 115, by extreme contrast, is heavy and rare. To a point, heavier elements are created in the cores of stars, under incredible temperatures and pressures through stellar fusion. In stars, hydrogen gets fused into helium, for example, which has an atomic number of 2. Hydrogen and helium might then combine to make increasingly heavier elements like oxygen, nitrogen, and so on. Everything else effectively descends from that process, and is, in a roundabout way, a product of stellar fusion. But still, Moscovium itself wasn't born in a star. So how do we get from there to heavier elements like Moscovium being brewed in a lab? Essentially, by mimicking the process of fusion here on Earth. But that's extremely difficult, and any atom that doesn't appear naturally, i.e. isn't to our knowledge produced in stars, is almost inescapably unstable as a result. Which is why even the most stable Moscovium isotope is here and gone in a couple of moments. The impermanence does create some level of mystery, but there's no cover-up or top-level secrecy at play here. That's just how the science works. Again, in the decades since Moscovium's first discovery, not one even remotely stable isotope, like the one Bob Lazar describes, has been witnessed. So, in this way, Lazar didn't predict the future. His element 115 and the real 115 are totally different. And even if we could maintain a true atom of 115, it's still not expected that it would inspire these kinds of things that
Cap, bro. So this cunt's just literally been like, oh yeah, nah, the government isn't hiding it because we don't have it. We haven't. Well, if can't, like, this is one of the dumbest answers, bro. Like, I don't, like, to be honest, I don't believe that, like, governments hide, like, obviously governments hide shit, but I don't believe it's like all this sort of shit's like, whoa, it's some crazy government. I reckon a lot of this shit's all private companies, like fucking Samsung, rah. You know, they probably had to like have conjunction with certain government agencies, rah, to do certain shit. But you know, like, there's plenty of shit that cunts have that they can't tell the fucking public about that they have it. And some fuckwit on YouTube, they're not going to tell this cunt on YouTube that they got it, bro. Shit's tech as hell, bro. Alright, guys, much love to you. I hope you had a good night. I hope you fucking enjoyed the night stream. I think the night stream's a lot chiller. I think I'm going to do night streams more so than day streams. I like just a chill, nice little 2-hour stream at nighttime. That was fun. Little desktop steeds like that. I obviously can't make beats at nighttime, so do a little bit of desktop stream and shit like that. My missus goes to bed pretty early, so I can run that. But I usually like having night time to like myself just doing some shit. But this was kind of fun. So blessed ears. Thank you so much everybody for watching, man. And yeah, you're all fucking sea cunts, man. And dank shit, dudes. And make sure if you're watching the YouTube, make sure you follow the YouTube page. If you watch it on Kick, make sure you follow the Kick page and all that sort of shit, man. And we'll be back with another stream. So they're probably the easiest way to watch the streams is on YouTube. So make sure that you've followed that YouTube and make sure you put that bell. You click that bell, brother. Make sure you click that bell notification, and then you'll always get notified every time I go live, bro. And we'll be back with that's me. Fucking sea cunts. Right, much love to yous, yeah. Sea cunts, have a good night's sleep. And all that. Ciao, 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 ciao.